My name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Missing, directed by Nick Johnson and Will Merrick, and starring Storm Reed, Nia Long, and Ken Leung. Anyway, this film tells the story of June, a kind of rebellious teenager whose mother, Grace, played by Nia Long, also June is played by Storm Reed. Anyway, her mother, Grace, is going on a vacation to Colombia with her new boyfriend, Kevin, played by Ken Leung. Anyway, so June, or as her mother likes to call her, Junebug, isn't too happy with this decision. And especially since the vacation will be happening over Father's Day weekend, which is especially sensitive for her given how her father died when she was a child. And so, being rebellious, she decides to do what all rebellious teenagers decide to do: throw a party. And anyway, come the end of Father's Day weekend, she goes to the airport to pick up her mom and boyfriend, and they don't show up. And so, or as the film's title states, they go missing. And so, what then follows is her quest, so long as that quest doesn't take her away from a camera, to find out the whereabouts of her mother and Kevin. So, the performances for this film are decent, if a little bit undercut by the weak material at times. Reed does a decent job as a rebellious daughter who misses her father, but the film doesn't do a great job of explaining her rebellious behavior beyond her dad died, so she's sad. Grace, so Nia Long, she does a decent job as Grace, overprotective yet caring mother, just wants the best for her. But it feels like too often her dialogue goes into, "Do you know how much I sacrifice for you? Why won't you tell me where you are at all times?" type mode. And so it's kind of cliched. Kevin, though, he is played by Ken Leung. He is arguably the best performance of the film. As much as the mystery revolves around whether or not you can trust Kevin, and also so like the performance keeps you, the audience, on edge, like, and it keeps you on your toes wondering, okay, is he creepy, or is he just plain old awkward and sincere? That's arguably the best part of the film. The writing is a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, it does give the actors funny material to work with. I found myself consistently chuckling throughout the film, even if at times the humor can be a little bit juvenile, but it's still funny. Just like the passwords, that June has to come up with in order to gain access to material. That's funny. I like that. And the boots on the ground detective work for the film, like at one point, June enlists Javi, a Colombian man, to do some detective work for her, and some of the best material comes from that alone. Some of the best tension and mystery. I really did enjoy that. However, on the other hand, the mystery does kind of get convoluted at times during the second act. And there's a third act reveal that performs a complete 180 in terms of characterization for one character that left me going, huh? And it's not very well set up, and yeah, so I and by then the third act kind of delves into kind of a completely different movie, almost, sort of. And so yeah, just for me, the third act plot twist doesn't work. Also, the film has commentary on true crime podcasts and TV shows and other true crime related media, and I don't know, I guess for me it's just old hat. I mean, for me, Vengeance is kind of the peak of commentary on true crime entertainment, and anything else is just a pale imitation of it. So yeah, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Vengeance is a good movie. Go see it. What is ironic, though, is the fact that while the film tries to make fun of over sensationalized crime stories with, a service called Unfiction existing in this universe, and featuring a recreation of the film sequel Searching as as a cheap Netflix original. Missing is poetically enough a cheap crime thriller that seems like it could have also been based off a true story and been over over dramatized into oblivion. So yeah, with all that in mind, despite having some decent performances and some fun material at times, the film is undercut by some sloppy plotting and an unwise third act plot twist. So, with all that in mind, I will be giving Missing 2.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you like Missing? Why or why not?